First of all, this one here, it's the first generation DJI wireless microphone. And I just enabled the internal recording function. Basically, this, I guess, is an educational video of sorts that this Finnish ASMR artist Aikku recommended for people to make. She wanted more of these kinds of videos where people test and, well, basically tell how they feel about different kind of microphones for ASMR usage. I have different setups here. Well, I believe this is my main microphone, this DJI Wireless, so it is the closest. But then here we have Rode HS2 microphone here also. It's an headset or headband microphone, quite small, and it fits my head quite good. So, in this video I will be telling and comparing about the sound quality of these microphones and how easy are they to use. This video is recorded by Panasonic S5 II X, and in some point I will be testing its internal microphone also. This DJI Wireless Mic is recording through iPad Air M2 iPad, and also with its internal recording. And, well, let's take a first audio quality test. This line here, this is spoken to, or now you can hear this voice that is recorded with DJI Wireless. No, let's. As you can hear, I didn't plan this. I just decided now it's time to record. So I will be playing parts of this video over again with different mic that was used to record the sentence. So maybe I should have written some sentences down. But yeah, maybe let's do an inaudible test with each of these microphones. But yeah, this is, maybe let's do an inaudible test with each of these microphones. But yeah, this is, maybe let's do an inaudible test with each of these microphones. But yeah, maybe let's do an inaudible test with each of these microphones. Can you hear the clock in the background? 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 Okay, so that was the whispered test. Now let's make a soft spoken test. Can you hear the clock in the background? 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 That was the soft spoken test, and well, I could try to make this pretty common trigger when you just use your hands to make these kind of shuffling noises. have seen in repeat how different sounds are recorded with different microphones and how do they react. And I think that's for the audio quality side. Now for the pros and cons of each of these microphones. And let's start with this DJI Wireless Mic. So as you can see, it's pretty big. It's pretty big, and you have to hold it in your hand. I could place it here, but then it's too far away in my mind. You can pump up the gain quite much, but in ASMR you want the microphone as close as it is possible. So here it is too far for whispering. Maybe for soft spoken type of content it's okay here. I guess it's fine. How do you feel? Is the white noise, is it too excessive? But I like the microphone to be this close, at least when using this kind of microphone. This room here, it's untreated. I haven't done nothing for the audio quality in this room. I have pretty big windows here right besides me. They are very bad for audio recording. And we don't have much like rocks or anything here, so it's pretty bare bones. So the con for DJI Wireless Mic that you have to hand hold it. Maybe you could 3D print some holders or something for it. I don't know. But also I have seen that you must place this DJI Wireless Mic pretty close to your mouth for it to record the audio correctly. And then for the another con is that if you are recording in wireless mode, it uses the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth that is used by Wi-Fi too. So if you have much hardware in your home that uses the wireless network, it may degrade the sound quality. I don't know if it's the case right now that it distorts the recording, and that's very bad. I have encountered this issue quite commonly, in fact. But you have this internal recording mode. You just press the button and it's on. So then it records internally straight to this piece, and it doesn't need to send it anywhere. You can just plug this microphone to your computer or iPad or phone, and you can read the audio file straight from there. And in theory that's fine, but in practice, well, first of all you have to sync. How do you say it? Sync. You have to sync it with your video. And so for that case, you must remember to make the clap in beginning of the recording. And well, that's okay. I don't mind it. I heavily edit my ASMR videos anyway. But the bigger con is that the gain is forced in -20 that's quite a lot. So in internal recording, this DJI Wireless Mic is very, very quiet, and especially then it's a must that the microphone is used very close to mouth. If you put it here, it's too quiet. You can crank up the gain in post-production, but it enhances the white noise and signal noises very, very much. I don't know if they have corrected this issue in the second generation wireless, or if Rode Wireless has these issues. I don't know. But it's a very weird thing. But the biggest problem with this is that you can move freely around. You don't. Although it's quite big, it's not that big. You can freely move around with it. You can go outdoors and record there. Battery lasts for a couple of hours at least, and internal recording capacity is many hours also. So I think this microphone is worth testing. You can add a microphone to this piece, so you can place this one like in your belt, and then you can use wired microphone, like lavalier microphone. Put it here, and it's pretty concealed then. And in fact, that's the way these microphones are meant to be used. But many YouTubers use this like I am using it now, straight recording to these. I have used this Rode microphone here. This is wired microphone, so I have plugged this one to this one, and it works great. It works great, but I have one major problem with it, which I will get into later. But let's close the review of this DJI Wireless microphone first. This is the transmitter piece. Then there's this receiver, and in receiver you can set the gain for this. You can set the gain for receiver, and then in your camera you can set the camera's gain. So you can set the gain in 3 different parts, and that's very good. So you can micro adjust the gains the way you really like it. Then the receiver part has an headphones out, so you can monitor your audio if you want that kind of thing. Currently I'm not monitoring. You definitely should, when you begin to record, you definitely should monitor your audio for a while, so you can check that things are alright. But I guess I feel lazy today. This costed me like 130 euros. It was a used piece. DJI Wireless 2 brand new costs like 300 euros, I think. Especially if you want the kit that contains the receiver and 2 transmitters. I have another transmitter, so you can use 2 of these, and you can record in stereo, and that's very great. That's very great. Also, this has when you use the receiver to record with the DJI Wireless Mic, you can set one of these to mono and set it as a security mode, so it records in stereo, technically in stereo, even if it's one receiver, one transmitter, it records in stereo. The other track is in the gain level you did set it, and the other is below minus 6 decibels. So it's a safety track option. What I would like in DJI Wireless 2 and Rode Wireless Pro is the 32-bit audio. It would allow me to like bypass the gain settings, because in recording in 32 bits you can adjust the gain in post the way you want it. It's basically almost impossible to make 32-bit audio to clip, but I think that's too technical, and that's thing for another video. But this records only in 24-bit. Yeah. But okay, that was for the DJI Wireless Mic. Let's move on to the Rode HS2. So here it is, and I'll put it in my head so it's used as it's meant to. And as you can see, the wires are messing around. So if you want to ditch the wires, you can get one of these wireless transmitters and attach this wire to it. So then you can put it in your belt or somewhere, and the wire is hidden somewhere in there below your clothes, and then it's okay. But now this microphone is attached to my camera, so it's awkwardly in here. Yeah. So this Rode HS2 is meant to be used as a stage mic in conferences or somewhere there. So it's meant for spoken word, I guess, not for singing. And as it is meant to be used in front of crowd, the main con with this is that it rejects noises quite good. But if you are using whispering ASMR, I think it's a little too flat of a sound. But I don't know. Please tell me in the comments if it truly is. It's pretty quiet mic, so you have to crank up the gain. And if you combine this with the DJI Wireless Mic's internal recording, it's super quiet. You have to crank up the gain in post-production very high, and then the amount of white noise is excessive. But yeah, I think the headband, this is super lightweight headband. It's good. You can adjust the arm here. It's some kind of metal. You can twist it around quite good. But I think this could be a little longer. I think I have to constantly adjust it, because when I put it like here, it's pretty close to my mouth. And anyone who has studied like microphone control knows that this microphone shoots like here into front of my mouth, and that's good. So it doesn't record explosive stuff and stuff like that. But because this is so quiet mic, I think I need to like get it really close to my mouth. So when I set it like this, then if I scratches against your beard and makes these unnecessary sounds. But yeah, but the main pro for this mic is that you have both of your hands free, and still the microphone is here. You can move your head freely around. The microphone follows you closely. And that's why I got it. This microphone, if you want buy a new one, it costs like 2.50, I think 250 euros. But I used it as a second hand. I paid it like 100 euros for it. And yeah, the usability is good, but the sound quality I think is not good enough. So I'm trying to sell this microphone so I can get a bigger condenser microphone. Yeah, that was the Rode SH2 microphone for spoken word. I think this is great, but for ASMR whispering, I don't know. Hey, let's make a soft spoken test. So this is a soft spoken Rode HS2 review. How do you like the sound quality out of this? Is it good enough, or is it flat or metallic, or is it missing the depth you really want in your ASMR videos? Do you hear the clock in the background in this? Yeah, I don't know. I cannot hear it, even though this is connected to my DSLR, which has an headphone out, so I could monitor this audio. But I'm such a lazy guy. I just don't want to do it right now. But this was a soft spoken test. As you can see, I already corrected the position of this microphone. If it's out here, it's too far away, because this microphone is used for soft spoken, so it relies to be in the vicinity of your mouth. I guess so. But hey, this was the Rode HS2. Now I want to test the Panasonic camera's internal microphone, so I will be unplugging this microphone now. I don't know what happened. What happened here? I'm not sure if the camera is truly recording these sounds, but if it is, then this is the Panasonic S5 II X internal microphone. I cannot see the gain here. It shows me that it's not recording anything, so maybe it is not. So I won't be using any more time for this. This is what it records like now. 3 hand widths away, or hand palm lengths away. And now we are testing the Samsung S3 Ultra internal microphone. In Pro mode, I'm using the front microphone only, maximum gain of 12 decibels. And now we are testing the Samsung S3 Ultra internal microphone. In Pro mode, I'm using the front microphone only, maximum gain of 12 decibels. And this is 3 hand palm lengths away, soft spoken, and this is when you whisper. I don't know if the audio quality is good enough, but now it is more close, and I think it's essential if you're using a smartphone. You really need to be close to the picture, and as this is so awkward to record this because it's basically one hand palm length away from my face, and I feel like my eyes are going like sideways or crossing themselves. But this is the Samsung S23 Ultra in Pro mode, front microphone only, whispering audio quality test. And for usability, this is superb in a way that you always have your phone with you. Sadly, that's the case. But also, if you really want to record with this, you want it to be at least this far away from you, like 2 hand palm lengths away. And I think you cannot do whispering ASMR with this. But you can make soft spoken ASMR with this. Or can you? You decide. Tell me in the comments below. Tell me in the comments below. So this was it. Did you like this test? Did it tell you anything new, or was it like informational? What did you recommend for me? I think I would a microphone that can be connected straight to the phone, so USB-C ideal microphone. But then again, I would like it to be connected to my camera also. So that's an 3.5 millimeter plug. I don't know if there's such a microphone exists that has those two. I know Rode NT1, the 5th gen, has an USB-C and XLR inputs. So I guess that's one good microphone. It has a low self-noise, which is good for ASMR stuff. But I don't know. I have to do some more researching in the area, in this subject. But thank you for watching and listening this mess of a video. And I think this video, when this video goes out, the next video will be some Bellit magazine reading, flipping through, and more about that later. But now, thank you for watching this video, and bye 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 bye. Hey, one thing I have to mention, that I heavily post-process my audio. I use DaVinci Resolve's Fairlight tab quite extensively. So I think it's a must if you use these kind of microphones. Especially the Rode H2. It's essential. You cannot just record and publish the video. You have to post-process it. But that was the after words I just wanted to say. So